You just finished your download and now you're ready to play The Cycle, Yager Development's new competitive match-based first-person quester. You're going to load into a screen that looks something like this. At the top left, you're going to see gear sets, crafting, factions, and character. Now, right now, we're only going to look at gear sets and crafting because those are the most important if you are just getting into the game. So first, crafting is going to be the place that you craft new weapons and find out what materials are needed to craft any weapon in the game. Any weapon that is red, you will not be able to craft due to a lack of materials, and any weapon that is blue, you can craft. Crafting guns is quite simple. All you're going to need to do is play some matches and acquire materials, and after you have enough, you just craft the blueprint. The same goes for secondary weapons, gadgets, abilities, and kits. You can see all of your materials on this screen by clicking the materials button at the bottom left. Now after you craft a blueprint, you're going to want to equip the gun. You can do this by going into Gear Sets tab. Once in the Gear Set tab, you click on the weapon slot at the left to equip your new weapon or the kit slot. That's the basics of the menu. Now let's talk about the basics of the game. You're going to start with a loading screen that will show you your loadout, the map, and all the contracts that you have to complete during this match. This is the screen where you will pick a faction as well. At the current moment, factions are not too important, so choose whatever your heart desires. Once you actually load into the game, you're going to spawn on the edge of the map somewhere and have contracts to do. Depending on what contracts you have will depend on where you need to go. The best way to start learning the contracts is either to look at your map and find the small icons, go to those icons and then learn what you need to do for this contract. And another great way to learn about contracts is by watching any and all of the how-to videos and contract overview videos on this YouTube channel. Now that you know about contracts, the next thing to do is go to the store in-game. As you kill monsters and collect loot, you will amass credits. Assuming you're new to the game, your default loadout will include an SMG that costs 125 credits. As soon as you have this 125 credits, you're going to want to click G and then buy this weapon. After buying the weapon, a small dropship will appear. Hold F to equip the weapon after this dropship appears. Now that you have a gun, you can start defeating more powerful monsters and even players. If you're a new player, I would highly recommend trying to team with anyone you see by immediately clicking T when you see them, as your odds of surviving an encounter like this without teaming are very slim. Hopefully you've completed some contracts, and by the off chance that you are still alive towards the end of your first game, you're going to want to extract. Once the timer hits about 4 or 5 minutes, you're going to want to start making your way towards the evac ship in the center of the map. Try to help clear the evac platform and get on that ship as fast as you can. Beware though, other players will try to kill you the entire time you are doing this, so trust nobody, especially towards the end of these games. That is going to be the end of the Cycle Quick Start Guide. Please leave any suggestions you have for more guides in the comments so that we can help any confused players, and links to all of Yager's social medias and my own are going to be in the description. Thanks so much for sticking around. See you in the next one.